Hello everyone and welcome to Card Design Thursday. So today we're going to be making a unique card. We're going to be making a tri-shutter card. And I don't have an example for you this morning because I gave my example away for a birthday card. And so we're just going to make this together. So this is a wonderful card if you have like a lot of scraps, different things like that in your stash and just little pieces and things. This is a wonderful card to be able to use up some of those scraps. So you're going to need a scoreboard or a scoring tool. You're going to need your paper trimmer and you're going to need some paper. So let me get this put away and we'll get started. Okay, so we're going to start with, you want a 12 by 12 sheet to start with. And we're going to start by trimming our paper down to 5 by 12. So we're just going to, and this is a piece of scrap 12 by 12 that I had left over from my last project. So we have a paper that starts by 5 by 12. Then we're going to score this. We're going to put it on the 12-inch side, and we're going to score this at 2, 4, 8, and 10. And that's all the scoring that we're going to do. It's very simple at first, right? And it is simple. Okay, now we're going to get our paper trimmer back. Now, if you don't want to do this with a paper trimmer, you absolutely don't have to. You can use this, you know, with any other X-Acto knife or whatever. But we're going to go to 1 inch in on our paper trimmer. Okay, and we're going to put our blade at 2 inches. And it is marked on here. You can see where you put your blade at 2 inches. And I'm actually going to turn mine to the side so that I can see my lines better. Okay, so you're going to put your blade at 2 inches and you're going to cut down the score line all the way to 10 inches. And you're going to stop at 10 inches. Okay? Just like that. Then you're going to flip your paper over. And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. You're going to stop at 1 inch. Make sure it's lined up. And I'm just going to go from the 10. Since I'm already here. Well, actually, I'm not. I'm going to turn it around and line it up. Okay. Make sure we're at 1 inch. And make sure your paper's straight. This is the most fiddly part, I promise. Okay. And I'm going to put my blade at 10 inches. And I'm going to go up to 2 inches. Okay? So basically you're cutting from this first score line down to this line. So that you have this. You have the middle cut out like this. Okay? Then we're going to start folding our card. Okay, this side is folded up like this. And this one is folded down in the middle. And you want to fold the little sides the same way. Then this valley is going to be up. So you're going to have like a mountain fold. And then this one is going to be folded down. So that when you fold your card, you got this down. This needs to be down. It takes some messing with it first. This is up. And this is up. So that when you fold your card, it'll lay flat like this. And so, then you just fold that one back. So that when you open it up, it's going to look like, once it gets all sorted here, it's going to look like this. And so it's going to stand up for you. Like this. You see that? Okay, very simple. And then it just folds. You just have to work with it a little bit, but it will fold back down. Get the score lines. I should have creased my score lines, but I didn't. So this is what you have right here. Okay? And then when you open it up, it's eventually going to stick out. Like this. It's going to be folded like that. And this will pop out. Okay? So that is the tri-shutter fold cut. Now I'm going to lay it flat to start decorating. Now you know these pieces right here, this is 2 inches and this is 2 inches. This one right here is, and then this one is 3 inches. And these are an inch width right here. And this is 2 inches, 2 inches. This is 4, 4, and 4. So you know how to cut your pattern pieces. So now all we have to do is cut our paper and fill in the little spaces on our card. So I'm going to cut some strips and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have all my paper cut up and we're getting ready to put the paper on here. But I wanted to make sure I was clear on this. Went back and I was watching it. When you have your paper cut after you cut from 2 and 10, you're going to fold this one back. You're going to fold these up, this one down, this one up, and these 2 sides down, and then this one is going to be down. So that when you fold it up, it looks like that, and then you have your little crisscrosses like that. So I just wanted to be clear on that. Alright, so here's the size pieces that you're going to need. You are going to need 2 pieces for your first side panels, and they are 2 inches by 3, no, excuse me, 2 inches by 4 3/4. So let's stick those down. And I am just using my art glitter glue. Whoops. And I just got art glitter glue all over the table. Okay. So those will go on the outside panels. Now you can double mat these if you want to. So just take these measurements right here and go 1/8 of an inch smaller to put an inside panel. But I didn't do this. I just used some scraps that I had left over from making my first card and for doing some memory dex cards that I've been working on. So try to get those lined up. Alright, so these are 2 by 4 3/4. 2 this way, 4 3/4 this way. Alright, then you're going to need 4 of these little pieces here that fit here, here, and then these 2 little spaces here. Okay, and these little pieces right here are 1 7/8 inches this way by 7/8 of an inch that way. So we're going to put those on. Now, I am not putting a sentiment on this card yet because I don't know who I'm giving it to and for what reason. The last one I made, I did, like I said, a happy birthday card. And it was for my friend that I go to church with. And she loved it. But I put the sentiment. Well, I put the cards here. I put some flowers here. If you saw in the thumbnail. And I also double matted here and here, but on the back side I put a blank piece of paper here, like a plain piece of cardstock here, and wrote on it. But I'm not going to do that today because, like I said, I don't know who I'm giving this to and for what reason. But it's a really pretty card. So that's what we have so far. Have the little two ends and the little pieces here. And then on these panels right here, you need 2 of those. And these are 1 3/4 by 2 5/8 of an inch. So 1 3/4 this way, 2 5/8 of an inch that way. And I will put all these measurements below in the description box for you. But you can make these cool, you make them funky, you can mix the papers all up. Just kind of like make a kaleidoscope of different colors or whatever. Like I said, these are some scrap papers that I had left over. And I just used them. Okay, so then you're going to need 2 strips that go here and here. And these strips are 3 3/4 by 7/8 of an inch. Okay, and then your middle panel here is 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. So it's 3 3/4 this way and 2 3/4 that way. And see, it's a very simple card and it comes together really quick. And it really does look lovely when it's folded up. Okay. So let's fold it back up. This is what it looks like. And then fold it up. It is a bit tricky sometimes folding it back up, getting it to do what it's supposed to do. Because of these little thingies right here. There we go. And that's what it looks like when it's all folded up. I think that is such a pretty little card. And then open it back up. And it stands up. You know, you can just decorate it. And this would be really cute with little pictures, like little quotes or something on it. I just think it's a really cute card. And it's very simple to make. So, as I said, I will leave all the dimensions and stuff in the description box for you of the cuts and everything like that. Like I said, the only fiddly part right there is just cutting it from 2 inches to 10 inches and from getting those folds right. But if you just remember, when you're laying it down flat, this gets folded back. These 2 flaps get folded up. The middle one, the first middle one gets folded down. And then this one gets folded up. And then these 2 flaps get folded down. And then this one gets folded back. So that when it folds up, it looks like that. All right, thank you so much for joining me today for Card Design Thursday. I look forward to next week. Next week is a Christmas week, and I'm not sure what I'm doing yet, but I'm sure it'll be fun. Anyway, if you have not joined my channel yet, please do so by hitting that subscribe button. Please give this video a thumbs up as well. And make sure you tune in for tonight for Thursday Live. I will be doing some string art ATCs. All right, I will see you all later. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.